What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, December 8th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Only place you're going to get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to PrizePicks for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $100 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Christian Wood, Yusuf Nurkic, Kelly Oubre, Malcolm Brogdon, and Luka Doncic on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In at number 5, I'm looking at James Harden, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 10,200, projected for about 52.5 fantasy points. The goal is about 58.5. He's in the optimal lineup 16% of the time. Harden's playing 38 minutes a game or more. We got him around 1.4 fantasy points per minute in this spot. 25 points, 9 boards, 9 assists, 2 stocks. Massive pace up spot against Houston. They gained 3 possessions over their average. So you get the revenge narrative nonsense that everybody else wants to talk about, but an actual legit pace up spot. They can't check Harden either, obviously. They can't check Durant either, but that's neither here nor there. 10-2 for Harden on FanDuel, given the way that he's playing and the minutes that he's playing, looks great. In at number 4, I'm looking at Jaren Jackson, power forward center eligible, 6,300, projected for 39 goals, just 42. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. He's been playing really well as of late. I got him in for 30 minutes, 1.3 fantasy points per minute with no Ja Morant on the floor, 29% usage, 21 points, 7 boards, 1.5 assists, and then 3 stocks. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Now, pace down spot against Dallas, that's not your best outcome in the world. We're talking about losing 2 possessions under his average, but that's the difference between him being projected for like 40 instead of 39. I'm still very, very happy to get to Jaren Jackson, even in this pace down spot. Back to my boy at number 3, Caris LeVert, shooting guard, small forward eligible, 5,100, projected for 31. The goal's 36.5. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. He's been playing north of 30 minutes basically every time out there. I've got him at 32 for today, 25% usage, just under a fantasy point per minute, 17 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, a stock and a half. Not the best matchup. Again, pace down against New York. It's not great from that regard, and the Knicks are fantastic defensively. However, Caris LeVert continues to be underpriced with his positional split and the amount of minutes that he's playing. Next up at number 2, I'm going to Norm Powell, also shooting guard, small forward eligible, 5,200, projected for 32. The goal's 37. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. We've got no Dame, no CJ, a lot of other questionable tags on Portland, but if Norm Powell's out there, he's going to be gunning. 36 minutes, 26% usage, around 0.9 fantasy points per minute. It's mostly points. 21 points, almost 4 boards, almost 3 assists, a stock and a half. Pace up spot, at least a little bit against Golden State, but clearly a very difficult defensive matchup. Either way, if Norm Powell is going to have to fall into a ton of minutes and do all of the heavy lifting on offense, which is certainly possible, he's one of the best plays of today. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are. And finally, one last shout out to PrizePicks, the presenting sponsor of this video. I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but Cody Martin, point guard, shooting guard eligible, is my number 1 contender right now. He's 5K, projected for 32. The goal's 36. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. I have him in for 36 minutes. This team is ultra short-handed because of COVID. He played this much in their last time out. They went to a short 8-man rotation. I think they do it again here. Right around 0.9 fantasy points per minute, 11.5 points, 7 boards, 4.5 assists, 2 stocks. It is a pace down spot against Philly, but whether it's Cody Martin or really anybody else on the Hornets, you're really just trying to buy minutes cheaply. 5K for Cody Martin playing at least 36 minutes, likely could play more, but no less than probably 32 unless this is an aggressive blowout. Cody Martin is my number 1 contender. It's a 13-game slate. We're going to get some pretty ridiculous value throughout the day, so I expect this stuff to move around, but right now, Cody Martin's at number 1. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Wednesday, December 18th. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.